What
What
up,
up,
Jeff?
Snoop
What's happening with
Dogg?
it?
Is in the building.
What up
What's
with
up, brother?
you? I'm good. How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm doing great, man. You know, I just want to thank you for coming on. Appreciate you. I love talking music and basketball with you. You're one of my favorite people to talk hoops and basketball and music with. So you don't even know that. Like, every time that you come on our show, me and Shaq or me and Charlie go, man, Snoop really know what the hell he's talking about with this game.
Man,
So
Kenny, I've been with
on.
you since North Carolina, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Oh,
I'm one of them babies, man, that grew up watching basketball in the 70s and the 80s and watching the game growing to what it is. So I got a lot of respect for people who come from those days of real basketball where you didn't have as much. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money or the friendship. It was about the battle, and it was about the intensity on that basketball court. And everybody left it on the court. And that's the era that I come from. And I always respected you from the moment I seen you at North Carolina to making your way into the NBA to becoming a champion and an analyst. You off the chain with it, boy.
Well, I appreciate you, brother, man. And you know, I'm going to go straight into the hoops before I go, because I can talk music. It's funny, like, I would rather talk music, but I'm going to go straight to hoops with you for a second.
That's
you
right.
know what? I'm going to go straight there. Everybody always ask you who's your 5 best Lakers, and you give, I've seen that answer. What one Laker could the organization have not lived without?
Just one?
If this guy wasn't there, the Lakers wouldn't have been who they were. Who was that one Laker? Just one.
I'm gonna say half and half. I'm gonna say Magic and Kareem. Because to me, Kareem was the first rock that was standing alone. And then once Magic came, he got his back, and he made Magic better, and Magic made him better. And it was just one of those things where they got contagious, and everybody around them got better, and Showtime was born. And to watch Kareem and Magic transform basketball in general and basketball in Los Angeles, and just the culture, that skyhook, the flamboyance that Magic played with, the way they high-fived and played with energy and communicated and speed, that was like a day at Rucker Park. It was like they was playing like hood ball in the NBA. And they made it fun. They made it, no matter if you wasn't from LA, you loved Kareem and Magic, and you loved the Lakers because they made the sport fun.
Yeah. Why couldn't the Clippers ever be an LA town, brother?
Clippers?
I mean, if some people from, let's say, one city, let's say New York, and they got the Knicks in Brooklyn, some people can say, oh, I like both. Why could the Clippers never be in the heart of Snoop?
I like the players, you know what I'm saying? But I could never like the team. I'm a Laker. Like, it's just certain things that you bred, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's part of my genetics. I'm a Laker. I bleed purple and gold. I mean, no disrespect to the Clippers. They always have great players, great coaches, great teams, but they just fall short. And I can't get with that. We got to get over the hump. How many championships the Clippers got?
They don't have any Snoop.
Oh, 0, right?
They don't have any. No, they don't.
Hello.
They don't have any.
Let go of my ego.
You know what? Hey, I do have a music question that I want to get to that I don't want to get cut off, man, in the middle of our thing, man. Like, you've been in the studio, you know, you and Dr. Dre are married to the hip. Like, kind of like when people say Charles Barkley, they say Kenny Smith now because we're married to the hip, because we've been together and we kind of build this up with Ernie and Shaq. We've all built this together. We're always to the hip. What was the one song that when you were in the studio, you go, oh, this is the one. This is it. Like, there's no doubt. Y'all had so many hits, but you were like, nah, this is the one.
Well, remember, I came out on a song called Deep Cover. That was the first time people ever heard me, which was connected to the soundtrack. That record to me made me feel like I could make it. But once G-Thing, when we finished that in the studio, Nothing But a G-Thing, I believe LL Cool J came to the studio and heard that record. And it blew my mind that he had came to the studio because I was such a big fan, and he was listening to a song that I was on, and he actually said something to me like the record was dope or something like that. And I just remember LL Cool J saying something to me before this record had came out because he had heard it. And I was like, man, LL Cool J is the greatest of all time. If he could tell me that I'm going to be all right, I think I need to just really lock and load into this And it just felt good knowing that when you could play a record, the reaction that people would give you, how it would make people's faces squinch up and they would dance and the spirit would change and everybody would be happy. That's when you know you got a hit record.
And then what song that you feel you had to, I know the answer already, but you had to convince Dre was a hit?
Deep Cover. He didn't think Deep Cover was a hit. He did not. We never performed that song more than 5 times. When we did the record, you could tell he really wasn't with it or feeling it, but then the record started growing and growing and getting bigger and bigger. And it's like he had to get with it. So it was like the next phase was, let's go ahead and knock this album out. But what people don't know is G-Thing was done before Deep Cover. It just didn't come out. The Deep Cover soundtrack that came across our lap, and Suge and Dre had worked it out to where they could get a song on the soundtrack. So they needed a song, and it was like Dre was going to the gym. I need a song when I get back. All right, cool. Then Suge said, I'm going to call Sony, and when I call him, you're going to act like you got a song done. You're going to freestyle, and I'm going to say, all right, that's enough, and you're going to cut the tape off like you cutting it off, and we're going to get on out of there. So he called me, and he was like, Snoop, I got him on the phone. Let me hear the song. I pushed play with the beat and just start freestyling. About 30 seconds in, Suge was like, all right, that's enough, cool. I'll call you back. And he called me back. He's like, we got the deal. Now you got to make the song for real. I'm like, what's the movie about? It's about an undercover police officer. I said, damn, I went to jail for selling dope to an undercover police officer. How about I just take my story and put some life on it and woo-wop it and put Dre in the middle of it? And there you have it.
Wow. Wow. Well,
I'd never seen that movie, Kenny. I hadn't seen one scene.
You hadn't seen the movie?
No.
That's crazy. Well, man, look, I know it's early. It's Sunday. You're in quarantine with the fam. I'm not trying to take all your time up, brother, man. Anything you need from me on this? Oh, let me hold up pictures because I got 30 seconds. I'm going to show you this. This is the shot that you did emulating Kobe.
You are amazing.
Wait, let me hold up
that idea and concept is overwhelming. I can't wait to see it. You are amazing.
The big. No, I got you. This is what I'm making for you, the big picture of Kayla and everybody. This is what I make around 10 seconds, but I made a big copy of that. This is the picture I did with Kobe that I emulated. I got your big copy coming, brother. There it is, man. Much love, man. Much respect all the time. Man, I got you.
I love you, Kenny. I love you, man. You are one of my brothers, man. You one of my brothers from another mother. I'm glad we are brothers. I'm glad we connected. Anytime you need me, I'm available.
And vice versa, brother. And I'm sending that to Jasmine. She's gonna have it. It's the big copy of this, so you can put in your house. I know how much you love Kobe and how much you respected him.
Man, you know that was my man.
The photo shoot I shot, ladies and gentlemen. I shot the picture.
Yes.
Of him.
Kenny Smith on the photography. You did?
Yes. My man. Love you, Snoop.
Thank you, Jess. Send my love to the family, man.
I will.
All the time.
All right. I don't know how much more time we got. They say we have an hour.
You went past the hour.
But I went past the hour. I must have some real good friends over at Instagram. So we're going to keep continuing on until they cut us off. And if they don't cut us off, we're going to keep going. I'm going to give away. I'm going to try to catch somebody. What's that? Yeah, I'm going to try to give away one more week of groceries. We're giving away a week of groceries, so don't go nowhere.
Oh.
Oh, wait. My man Shaq is on here. Wait. Hold on. But we're going to give away a week of groceries. And Shaquille Rashad O'Neal.
Oh, man. Not again.
Yes, indeed. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I learned the game from William Wesley. You can never check me. Back to back for the niggas that didn't get the message. Back to back like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97. Ooh, very important, very pretentious. When I look back, I might be mad that I gave this attention. Yeah, but it's weighing heavy on my conscience. Yeah, and fuck you left the boy no conscience.
Yo, what's up, boy? Where the hell you driving to, man?
I'm not driving.
Oh, you just sitting in the car?
I'm in my movie theater. I'm in my movie theater in the house.
You're
with
not
the,
in the movie
surround
theater.
sound in the front and the back. I got that surround
Oh,
sound
my
in the
God.
back to make you look like you're inside the movie.
Oh, my God.
What's
Man.
happening?
Hey, man. Man, I miss you so much, man. I miss just every day, our laughter, our, you jumping on us, you picking us up, throwing us across the room. I miss everything about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And I miss you, and I miss Ernie. I don't really miss Chuck that much, but I miss everybody at TNT. Mickey, other Mickey, Ant, Sean, Underdog. But how long you think it's gonna last? You think it's gonna be all summer?
Man, I hope not, man. I'm hoping that we have something that ends very quickly. I said something today, and we said it on the other hand. I was like, yo, let's do a NCAA style. Let every team make the playoffs this year. So what? This is an unusual year. They always gonna put an asterisk by it anyway. Let everybody make it. One game elimination, Shaq. Everybody makes it. What you feel about that?
One game.
One game into the Final Four.
You know what? I feel like it because people always say, "Oh, Tim Duncan got 5 rings," but in my mind, I'm thinking about that ring with that asterisk on it.
Exactly.
So does it count or does it really count? Look, I just want everybody to be safe.
Yeah.
I just want this thing to go away. I know they opened up the Florida beaches yesterday. That thing was crazy out there. Not that I went. I was just watching the news, and I just saw how crazy that thing.
This is the most crazy. I don't know how the country we not uniform. Everybody's doing the same thing. But I just had Snoop on. I had Trey Young. What's your favorite? I had earlier on D Nice. What's your favorite Snoop song? Because obviously you've worked with a lot of rappers. Obviously you work with Big. You work with what would be your favorite Snoop song and your favorite rapper that you worked with?
Well, I can't say I have a favorite rapper to work out because I know that I was lucky for them to say, okay, I'll do it. Big and Puffy didn't charge me. Jay-Z didn't charge me. KRS-One didn't charge me. Eric Sermon, the Red Man, Def Squad, they didn't charge me. They just did it for the love.
That's respect.
They was like, yo, man, we don't want nothing from you. Just give me some tickets for me and the family. Everybody wanted tickets when we played Jordan. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, it was fun. So I don't want to single out and say I had a favorite. I had 3 special, but I had 3 special ones, though. So when I was doing Rain, Puff had sent me the beat. Not Puff, Peter Guns and Lord Tariq sent me the beat way in advance. So I wrote my thing 3 times because I knew I can't sit in the same studio with Big and waste his time. So I had my verse done. So Big came to the house, I played it, I had my fingers crossed. He was like, that's tight. So I gave him a pen and a pad. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go in the house. This is a studio in the house. You take your time, you and C's, have a good time. And he laughed. He said, no, I'm ready. I'm like, what you mean you ready? And he went in there, and Kenny, when I tell you it was one take, perfect, it was perfect. But his version was real New York.
So he only did one take.
So I was like,
he did one take of the song. Never wrote nothing down.
One take. Yeah, never wrote down. So then I was like, Mr. Big, he was like, oh yeah, that's right. For the kids. Then he went back and laid the other verse. So I got the original verse. I'm never going to release it.
Why not?
No, man. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. He
went
off.
Okay, how about this?
He went off.
Don't release it, but when Jermaine, myself, you, Roe Parrish, the conglomerate that we had, you just got to play it for us so we can hear it. So
that man,
we heard the original Big verse. That
man went crazy. So then I was like, okay. I had a studio session with Jay-Z. Same thing. No pen, no pad. Me, him, and Lord Tariq did a song. He killed it. And the same thing with Nas. But KRS-One did it one time. He freestyled for about 45 minutes, and he was like, all right, I'm ready. He's like, you ready? What you? He's like, no, erase that. He's like, nah, man, we know that. I'm telling you, KRS-One is the truth. So I've been blessed enough to go in the studio with. What's crazy? I don't think I've ever been turned down.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like calling and waste people's time, but when I call and say, hey, can I do something with you? I don't ever think I've been turned down.
Well, I think the one thing that everybody do, and this, we joke around with you, with each other, but to respect that. you've gotten probably as an artist is people understood that you was really serious about it. There's people who rap, but then there's artists like you, like, no, you taking the craft really seriously. You're not trying to do it as a gimmick. Like, this is who you really were. And I think the artists saw that.
Yeah, because I know that, the struggle is real for them. And look, I know I'm only getting looks because I'm Shaq. I know and understand that, but I wanted to let them know that I also, respect the struggle. I don't want to just come in and do, not do the same things that they did. Like being a police officer, I don't want a badge given to me. That's why I went to 3 different police academies. So the badge is real. You remember that one day? You remember that one day your ass was speeding on Peachtree like I behind you? Please.
You cannot pull people over just because you have a badge. That's my whole thing. Like, Shaq goes around, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't.
Over, and he has the siren.
No, I
don't.
Snitching.
But you're not a police officer in every state.
Actually, I am, sir.
No, you can only be a police officer. I don't know the rules, but I'd imagine you can only be a police officer in one state.
Who said I'm not a U.S. Marshal or an agent?
Oh, God.
I'm just asking.
This is what I deal with, ladies. America, as Charles would say. This is what I deal with every Thursday and during the season, every night. This is what I deal with.
And who says my name is really Shaq?
I do have one last question, man.
And who says I was born as opposed to being found on the train?
You did. No, your mom did. Your mom did. Your mom will not let that go.
I wasn't born. I was found on the train, Kenny.
Okay. Sweet Locks, I see you out there. I'm shouting people out. I ain't messing with you before, man. Wait, a last question before we go.
Ro Parrish, Ro Parrish just said W-Y-L-N. What does that mean?
W-Y-L-N.
Why are you lying? Oh, okay, I got it.
Why are you lying? No, exactly. Why are you lying, man? Shout out to my man Jermaine, man. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to everybody here. Tony, I see you out here. Big boy, the security guard, everybody out, man. Shaq, love you, man. Miss you.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait for this to be over.
Oh, yeah, you owe me some money, don't you?
How's that?
Oh, guess what I'm about to do?
Tell me.
Ready?
What's that? I'm ready.
I'm in the car.
Right?
And I'm about to fill it up. And then I'm about to go half and just put 20 so I can get to it.
No, man. Hey, look, and we took it. I'm not even going with the gas thing with you, man. And we took your challenge. Our family, we did a TikTok. It's blowing up right now.
I saw it.
Come back.
I saw you.
London.
All right, deal.
Yeah, London. KJ, Kayla, Monique.
Okay,
we ready for you. Malloy, we ready. Tell Shakir and them to get ready.
Hey, I bet you $1,000 you can't get Charles Barkley on your live.
Next week. That good. And we're going to give it away
for
groceries like I'm giving away this week. I'm giving away groceries this week. So I've been giving away groceries a week of groceries.
Hey, what is that gold thing behind you? You hear me?
Oh, you know what these are, brother. You know what these are.
Damn, what?
You know what
that?
These are. Come on.
Damn, how many you
got?
Damn, how many you got?
You know we were going to do our podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be called Six Rings.
6 rings.
But now we're going to be like 6 rings and 2 image. Then we're going to call it like that.
Oh.
6 rings and image.
I like that.
No doubt. My God, man. Love you, man. Drive safe, man.
I'm not driving. I'm in the movie theater. How many times I tell you?
All right. Oh, whatever. He's driving. Knock it off. And last one. We went overtime, but we good. We're going to give away 1 groceries before 1 more set of groceries. Kevin Chandler, I see you, brother. I see you out there. Brandon, my nephew, I see you out there. I see you. Everybody out there. My dad is on here. Shout out to him. William Smith. Everybody at the Carolina family. NBA.com is on here. NBA is on here. Shout out to everybody. And I'm going to try to see if before we cut off I could do this. If not, we'll figure it out later. But we're going to give 1 more set What up?
Kenny, what's up, Jack?
What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother?
What's your name?
All
Where
right.
you from, brother?
Look at this. Ron from Queens, some South Jamaica, Queens.
Queens get the money. Queens get the money.
Get the money.
Queens get the money. Hey, listen, man, we got you. Listen, this week, I don't know if you need it, don't need it, because Queens always get the money.
Honestly,
I'm
thanks to
gonna
God,
take care of the week of
I
groceries.
don't need it, but I would definitely gift it to someone else.
There you go, bro.
Praise be. I don't
gifted it to somebody else.
haven't been without.
Queens get the
Family
money.
good,
Man.
haven't been without, but I definitely would gift it to someone else. Bless somebody
all you
else.
gotta do
Definitely
is
would.
DM me your Cash App, man. You gift
Absolutely.
it to somebody. That's what it's about, ain't it?
Wow, that's all it's about. These times we've never seen these times before, and like the brother said, just gotta take care of each other.
No doubt. Quick thing. You have kids?
No, sir.
Nephews?
No physical children.
Okay, how about this?
Yo,
when you DM me your shoe sizes. I'm sending some Nikes.
Wow.
I'm sending some gear. I'm gonna send some exclusive joints to you.
Oh
right?
man, bless you,
There we go.
brother. Bless you, brother.
Since
I
you
met
gifted it,
you a few years ago at the Barclays at the NBA draft. While you were broadcasting, we exchanged a couple of jokes. We shared a couple of jokes between the broadcasts.
That's
draft,
crazy.
At the Barclays a few years ago.
That's crazy, man.
Years ago.
I'm
Wow.
glad to see you again.
God bless you, man.
I got you. We got his DM. We straight? Yeah, we good. We got you. Just all you have to do is DM me. Put the Cash App. Then you tell me where to send the stuff. It's in the mail, brother.
Bless you, bro. Bless you.
My man. Who's with you? Wait a minute. Who's with you? Hey.
God bless. God bless. I told him, I said, I'm telling you, you're going to get in. Watch.
There it is. You was right. You was right.
bless
There it is. I appreciate y'all. Queens get the
Appreciate
money.
you.
Long time no cash caught up in the
That's it. Southside, we outside.
That's right. All right, y'all.
All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Peace.
All right, goodbye. We love everybody. Appreciate everybody joining me today. We're gonna do this again next Sunday. We're gonna have a star-filled lineup. We're gonna give away more. We're gonna do more, and hopefully people can see what we're doing and encourage them to do that on their feed. Be like, yo, man, I was watching Kenny Smith feed and he was like giving away groceries to people in need. Yo, get your thing. Martha Hunt, I see you out there. I appreciate you out here, everybody here. Appreciate everybody joining me in. Yes, give it up in the building. All right, see y'all Sunday next week.